Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again, and in this video I'm going to be listing off my top 5 favorite metal demos of 1985. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Coming in at number 5 is the demo Onslaught of Death by the thrash metal band Death Militia. This band was very short-lived. They only released 2 demos. Their most well-known demo is their second one. I can't remember the... Oh, Serve to Protect. That's the name of the second one. Serve to Protect is their most well-known of the two. This one is their debut album. Sorry, not album. Debut demo, Onslaught of Death. Which I actually think is a lot better than the second demo. The second demo was kind of very bland, generic thrash metal, but yeah, their debut demo is fantastic. It's also another one that I still need to review. I haven't reviewed this one yet. But yeah, it's a 7-track demo. 6 songs, but then there's an intro. Yeah, just really great, sort of fast-paced, aggressive, wild and chaotic thrash metal. With some really memorable riffing and solo work, and even the drum work is quite memorable as well. And the vocals on here are also they match the intensity and wild, chaotic nature of the actual songs themselves. And overall, it's just a very, very good demo that is kind of overshadowed by the admittedly lesser of the 2 demos, the Serve to Protect demo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why everyone praises that one. That one is not really that good, but yeah, definitely. This debut demo by Death Militia is fantastic, and it's at my number 5 spot. All right. Number 4. Number 4 is hold on. The demo originally called, I think, was just the name of the band, Vur. Hold on. I'm looking at this. This is actually a compilation album of their first 2, but the one I'm talking about right here is the first demo. Was it just called Vur or yeah, Vur demo version 1. It didn't really have a proper actual name. It just they're the 2 demos, demo version 1 and version 2. But yeah, the first demo, Vur demo version 1, is at number 4. This demo is really, really good. Vur, especially in the early days, were very influenced by both, at least it seems like by both Slayer as well as uh, what was the other one? Slayer and Venom and that kind of thing. You know, other early thrash metal acts. You could kind of hear a lot of a little bit of the thrash metal band Betrayal in there as well. A little bit, not as much as the clear Venom and Slayer um, components, but it's there, or maybe it's not intentional, but yeah, it's a very cool mix of different other metal bands around that time, sort of blending those sounds together. But yeah, the Venom and Slayer uh, aspects of their sound are very evident. But yeah, just a really great sort of a little bit more heavier, more darker thrash metal, kind of like Venom and Slayer are. Um, this demo actually contains 2 cover songs as well as original content. The cover songs are a cover of the Venom song "Bloodlust" and the Slayer song "Cryonics." But the first four tracks on this demo are also fantastic. Evil Metal, In the Hell, No Title, and my favorite on here, Creature of War. Really great riffing, really memorable, very catchy, and the solos are really cool. They're kind of uh, yeah, they're a bit wild and thrash metal-ish, but they also have kind of like a traditional metal type solo in the sense that they're a little bit more melodic, kind of like early Slayer, really. But yeah, overall, another fantastic demo. And Vor demo version 1 is at my number 4 spot. All right, number 3 is the only one on this list that I don't actually own a copy of yet, and that is the Death demo Back from the Dead, which was their third demo, I believe. Yeah, it was the third one. This demo was the first demo not to feature the 3 band member lineup of Chuck Schuldiner, Rick Ross, and Cam Lee, who were the lineup from the band Mantis. The second lineup. The first lineup, they had a bass player, but he left, and it was just the 3 other band members for the longest time, even into the band Death. But Back from the Dead is the first Death recording to not have that lineup. I don't remember who was on drums or bass or secondary guitar on this demo. Since I don't know the demo, I don't know the lineup specifically. I don't have the band member credits. But Chuck did vocals on this one. It was I think the very first Death recording that he did vocals on instead of just guitar. Because before this, Cam Lee did the vocals and the drums. But they do have a bass player on this one. This does have some familiar songs to people who are only familiar with the later stuff. The full length albums. This one does have, of course, the song. Mutilation is on this one. And as well as another familiar one. Was it Baptized in Blood, or was that on a different one? I don't know. I don't remember the track listing exactly because I don't actually own this one. But there's some pretty interesting songs on this one that aren't on any other ones. Like, of course, the title track Back from the Dead, as well as the songs Skill to Kill, and I believe Slaughterhouse is on this one as well. Or was it on a different one? But yeah, there's some really cool songs on here. And also, there's actually, finally you do get the 4 iconic Mantis songs. Or was that, oh no, that was on a live demo. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing another one up, but anyway, that was on a not live demo, live album, but it was on cassette. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm getting the 2 confused. But yeah, Back from the Dead, you get, Skill to Kill, Back from the Dead, Legion of Doom, Mutilation, Baptized in Blood, and I believe 1 or 2 others that I can't remember at the moment. But there's Legion of Doom on this one, actually. Legion of Doom, I think, is the only Mantis song on this particular demo. I was thinking of a live demo that was, I think, the year before that one. This one came out, but yeah, just a really great demo. And it was the first demo since the very first Mantis demo to have a bass being played on a Mantis song. So yeah, it was pretty interesting to hear. Overall, another fantastic demo. A very underrated demo. A lot of Death's very early stuff, pre-Scream Bloody Gore, all that early stuff is very overlooked and very underrated. A lot of it has to do with the fact that those early demos were just never re-released for some bizarre reason. But yeah, Back from the Dead is fantastic. Anyway, Coming in at number two. Coming in at number two is the demo Oblivion by Oblivion. I actually have it on this compilation album, which contains the first two demos. Of course, the Oblivion self-titled demo and the Skill to Kill demo, or not Skill to Kill demo, Intention to Kill. The Intention to Kill demo is on here as well. Now, their self-titled demo is definitely my favorite thing they ever released. It's just great. It has a very evident Slayer influence, specifically, Show No Mercy / Haunting the Chapel era Slayer, the first two, recordings. There's, every song is fantastic on here. Rabid Bestial, even though it's my least favorite song of the demo, is still fantastic. Aggressive Assault has a very Slayer-esque, early Slayer-esque kind of chorus. Raised by Fire is my favorite Oblivion song of all time. That one is just a really great, just catchy as hell, fast-paced tune. And Life After Death is also really good. Overall, like, this is just, if you're a fan of old school Slayer, you will absolutely love this demo. It's just a mix of a Slayer worship, but also their own original sort of take on everything, and just adding their own stuff in there. Like, it's not just straight up just copying Slayer or anything like that, like some bands try to do. Sure, it has evident and prominent Slayer influence, but at the same time, they mix in their own sort of uniqueness to it as well. Just a really fantastic demo. It's at number two. Coming in at number one, my favorite demo of 1985 is the demo called The Demo of Doom by the band Savage Thrust. A really great early sort of speed metal band, they were speed metal a little bit later on, I'd say, with their first album, and then the couple of demos after that. Here they're still a little bit more towards heavy metal, though. Excuse me. There's still some speed metal elements on certain songs. Really great band. There's only 4 tracks on here, but all are absolutely fantastic. Crown of Thorns, my least favorite, but it's kind of grown on me. I don't dislike it as much as I did before. I've never hated it, but it's still my least favorite. But it's a grower, I guess. Mistress of the Night is my favorite track on here. Just an absolutely fantastic, catchy as hell, heavy riffing song with a great solo. The Damage Is Done is probably the most sort of this and then the song Assassin are probably the two most sort of speed metal-esque kind of songs. Just maybe a little bit heavier, sort of like a mix between thrash and speed metal, I guess. This demo was absolutely fantastic. Also, some really great vocals by Michael Smith. Wait, is it the same Michael Smith as in the band Satanas? Hold on. Sorry, I did not expect this, but I wasn't even thinking about this before, but I swear that was that the same name as on the Satanas demo? Hold on. Give me a second. Huh. Yeah. Same name. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's the same vocalist or not, but they have the exact same name, so maybe it's just a coincidence. But yeah, that just popped into my mind because I was actually just listening to this a few hours ago. So I was like, oh wait, Michael Smith? That's the same name as the vocalist of the first Satanas demo. Anyway, Yeah, really great vocals. Well, I don't think it's the same person, mainly because the vocals are just vastly different, but who knows? Maybe it's the same guy, maybe it's not. Anyway. But yeah, overall, an absolutely fantastic demo. And it's my favorite demo of 1985. Alright, so that's about it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.